What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer, and today we're going to be going over our tactics that we've been using. We are currently 83-4 in this current season. So, guys, we've been getting a lot of requests. So, let's take a look at the tactics. And now, I'm also going to show you other tactics or other formations you can use. So, don't skip around the video. So, the first one we use is the 4-2-3-1 wide. I'm also going to be showing you guys gameplay of this formation, and we're going to be breaking it down why we've been using this. You have two DMs, which protects the defensive line, and our build-up style is short passing. Our defensive approach is high. Now, listen carefully, guys. If you have bots defenders, which I know most of you guys do, and the high defensive approach doesn't work, you can try dropping it completely down to 0 if you want. Completely down to 0, which will make the defensive approach deep. So if the 70 defensive doesn't work, just try putting that at 0 and see if that works. Now, right now, I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplays and breaking down this formation. So the first example is going to be the CDM, guys. Having a CDM is important this entire year because they can just drop back. You guys can see in this clip in that final third, I try to look for the left mid, and then as we're attacking, guys, you can see the way our DMs are set up, just protecting the counter or any mistakes that happens if we were to lose the ball there. We ended up scoring in that scenario. And then having a CDM that can also find your striker from time to time. Not all the time, but sometimes it's good to have a CDM that can just feed your striker and that's making the runs. Another thing is, guys, you also want to have a striker that's not doing one type of run. You want to have a striker that's doing wide runs behind the defense. Now, another thing I like about this formation that we use is having a wide option. Having a wide option is very important. You can see I find the right mid, the left back bot goes out wide. It creates an open gap between the left back and the CB, and our striker just easily gets through and makes the finish. Now, for the last example, guys, this is just more of a build-up. Now, this depends. You can do this type of build-up with any formation, basically, but it depends on the players that you have. We're just moving the ball here nicely, building it up from the cam. Cam is going out wide, and then finding the striker. Again, the striker's making the run between the two bots defenders to finishing that off. Now, guys, another formation that you can use, guys, if you don't have a one striker to play is the 4-2-2 holding is good, guys, because again, you have two CDMs and two strikers, and this time you have a left mid and right mid. I also want to mention the 4-2-2. This one's good too if you have cams, or if you just have the cams can play more of a winger type of role. Let me see what's the other one. The 4-3-3 attack isn't bad, but if you're gonna have bots CMs, you gotta be careful because they're gonna be more offensively than defensively. So that's why the 4-3-3 defend is I think better than the 4-3-3 attack, because again, you have your two CDMs playing more of a defensive role, and if you can get human CDMs, that's even better because again, like I said, they can just track for you. The 4-2-1-3 is also a very popular one in the Ultimate Team, and it's also very popular in pro clubs, especially for those that have wingers, a striker, and a cam. And then again, you have the two CDMs. So guys, if I were you, try to play with some of those formations that we just mentioned. Remember, if the high defensive approach doesn't work, drop it down to 0 to a deep and see if that works. But this is the formation, the tactic that we've been using. And then for the player roles, guys, we normally play with 4 to 5 players. So for the player roles, we just have the fullbacks at balance. Now, again, I'm playing CB for this team. You can have this at defend if you want, but we like to have it at balance sometimes so they can help us out for support. But you don't have to. You can, if I were you, I'll put your fullbacks at defend, and then we have our wingers at balance, and then of course it's two CDMs. Have them at holding defend, the left mid winger balance, and then I'm assuming most of you will have a striker or a cam. But yeah, boys and girls, those are our tactics that we've been using for this season. Like you guys saw at the start of the video, we're 83-4 for the season. If you guys have been watching our streams, you guys know that we've been, doing really well as a team. And then I'm also going to show you guys our facilities because we've been getting a lot of requests on our facilities. So we just use a bunch of 1-star facilities. Why? It just benefits everyone, guys. I know we can probably do better. You just get the certain play styles, but these are the ones we use. These are the ones that works off for us. You don't have to copy these, but these are the ones that we've been using all year actually. But boys and girls, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.